This is my smoker. It is made from either 3/16 steel or thicker. There's a wood stove for the firebox. Above it there's a high temp grill made with 1929 Model A rims, and all the wood is cedar. This is the firebox. See that stove? It's got ceramic bricks around the bottom. This is your air control. It's the high temp searing grill. It's a little bit dirty. The smoker grill. A little bit of rain got in the top. I haven't got a rain cap on it yet. But we have some tuning plates at the bottom that most of them move around. And then I have a baffle here with a water box. You just hold water in it. Also, I put in this damper on this stainless steel rod, which acts as a bypass to help get the flue to get out of the smoker faster, so it will warm up faster and better. Once you get up to temperature, you can just close it back down. And these are still movable, so you can do service and move your tuning plates in case your temperature is not perfectly even. I usually keep these two thermostats within 5 to 10 degrees of each other, no problem. And I have an electric motor that goes on top of it for starting it up. This is the back. It's got a high temp oil-based paint on it. It's a little faded on the one side from the heat, but that's as bad as it's going to get. So, as I said, I have my venter motor ready to go. It's all plugged in. Fire's ready to go. I'll just light it, and the venter motor will make it go a lot better. Once it all heats up, that's how the wood stove was designed, or the smoker was designed to operate, when it's all hot. So when it's cold, the heat doesn't flow through it the way I'd like to. See how smoke's leaking out the top? But once you close it up, the vents are all open at the bottom, and then it'll just smoke like crazy at the top. And open up the bypass, which will help speed up the flow. It's going now. I'll just give that 10 minutes, and then I gotta take the once it starts to get a hot flue gas temperature, I usually shut the blower motor off so I don't melt it. Now I've taken off the blower motor, and the flame it'll cool right down right away because the air movement stopped almost, because it's too big of a fire for the air openings. It's not like a smoking fire, it's a warm things up fire. It's a venter motor out of a dryer or hot water heater, so it can handle the heat. It's the plastic on the top, and I don't think can. Certainly get a good temperature if you wanted to sear something. Now I've closed the bypass. So I'm not actually going to be cooking on this fire. It's mostly a demonstration of what this grill can do. I'd like to put a stop on that lid, but actually I usually use like welding gloves when going near this. So this is a really nice spot for cooking on it, but maybe not with a fire like that, but so yeah, you can pretty much do any temperature you want on this. Like right now we're sitting about 370 there and about probably 365 to 70 there, I guess. Now we can knock this right down and I'll show you how good of control you have with this. So in our hot side, we're still parked at around 700 degrees. Now that everything's kind of stabled off, I've trimmed my air down. The flame, it's not a giant inferno in there. All the temperatures have balanced out. You're sitting at a nice like 249 kind of thing. Same over here. My thermometers are different. The Fahrenheit's on the inside on this one, it's on the outside on that one. But two matching temperatures at 250. Now I could trim this down more and get it down to like 225 or even 200. It's so much metal that the temperature is held very well and there's no big dips and swings as you add wood, as long as you just keep your air at the same setting. You don't change too much. But that's her. Still doesn't have a name. But I haven't figured out what I'm going to do with these wheels yet. I sandblasted them and kind of just left them. I think I might just let them get rusty. I don't know. I got more paint left over, so I can do that down the road. I don't know. Well, thank you.